Hey guys, it's Dan, and welcome back to another video. I am still on my Realms world, and I have done quite a few different things on this world, and it has changed up quite a bit. But yeah, the plan for today is I'm probably going to head back to the Nether and try to get some more Netherrack so that I can repair some tools and then go mining. But I have been noticing a lot lately, and it's something I want to talk about, is how little people actually know about like their finances and stuff like that. And working in a bank has really opened that up in my eyes and like made me realize how much people don't really know what they're doing or how any of it works. So it's something that I just really felt like I want to talk about and kind of share with you guys so that if it's not already on your radar, it can definitely get on there soon. And it kind of blows my mind because money is something that we have to have in order to go day by day and live our life. And there's a lot of people that just they don't really seem like they understand it. Like I will say I do work at a credit union, which is a little bit different than a regular bank and things like that. But the amount of people that just have no idea like common terms and things like that that I knew before I even went to school for finance and just thought was common knowledge and it apparently isn't is appalling. Like one of those things that I've noticed that a lot of people just don't have any clue what it is a ACH. Like they get ACH and wire confused and they don't know the difference. Like an ACH is a regular just bad. Fuck you. Okay, now that I'm done being on fire, an ACH is just like your normal electronic transfer. It can take 3 to 5 days to get to you, and they aren't necessarily like guaranteed funds per se. Like they're kind of treated the same as a check almost, to where you can try and send it, but if you don't have the money, it will like bounce or won't come through and like that. And people just don't understand it. As well as wires are more similar to like a digital form of a cashier's check where they are guaranteed funds. And people get them confused and they get upset when we're like, okay, so are you wanting this or that? Because there's also higher fees associated with them and different procedures that have to be done, depending on which one you want. And that's just kind of the. What the fuck are you doing down here, bud? You're not supposed to be here. How many of you are there? Why are you all here? Whatever. But yeah, people just don't comprehend the difference between them. And that's just like the start of it. There's so many other things that people just don't get. Like people don't understand like budgeting at all, which I know I have struggled with from time to time, but I've definitely gotten a lot better. And it's like they just don't care. They get upset because they spent all of their money and they blame us because they spent all of their money and they want to call and scream and yell at me because they don't have any money in their account and they got charged fees because they spent all their money and started spending ours. And it's like, dude, do you not realize how that works? How would you feel? Like, I know that I work at a financial institution and there's differences. Like, some places don't charge overdraft fees and things like that. But how would you feel if somebody went and spent all of their money and then took yours and spent it and then was like, I'm not going to pay you back. Like, I'm not going to give you any benefit to me using your money. Like, it doesn't make sense. And they like refuse to listen to our suggestions when we're like, hey, why don't you do this? Because like there's a lot of people that are not even like paycheck to paycheck. They're just paying off their negative balance to go into the negative in like a week. And it's like, dude, why don't you do a personal loan or something like that, where or a line of credit where the interest is going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars cheaper than what you're spending, dude. Like we're here to try and help you. Like we're not all bad. I know everyone thinks banks bad, but like there's is a lot of us that genuinely care, especially like at credit unions where I'm at, where we want to help you succeed. You're a part of our community. You're one of the reasons we exist. And honestly, it's like a lot of them just don't care. They get upset that they're negative, but they don't want to do anything to try and help them. And I've seen that firsthand because that's how some of my family is, my immediate family, which really is irritating. and they just don't understand the difference, and they don't care to learn, which I feel like is a detriment to our societies. A lot of people will be like, yep, this is how it works because I said it is. And they don't want to dive in a little bit deeper. Apparently my phone's going off. People really need to learn and understand how the world really operates and how their finances work, because you can't go without making your funds and your money work. Like, it is it's probably the biggest part of life other than like eating and breathing. Like, outside of what you're born with, money is probably the biggest thing that you have to figure out. And it actually hurts my heart with how many people just don't understand it and don't care to try and learn. And like, dude, you need to do something, because like, trust me, I know a lot about money and I'm struggling, and I don't know if that's maybe like the main reason why people just don't care, is because they're like, well, I'm struggling already, why does it matter if I even try? And like, I can see that mentality, but at the same time it's like, dude, how do you ever expect to get in a better situation if you're not even going to attempt to improve yourself? And I've really been thinking that, especially with working in a bank, having a degree in finance and stuff like that, that I should start making finance related videos and just like entry level educational topics. Like, okay, you got your first paycheck. What do you do with it? How do you kind of try and figure out where to set it aside, how much to set aside, and things like that, as well as like common fraud things, and just like a lot of the misconceptions that people call in and question when they talk to me on the phone or come in and see us in branch. Like, hey, these are the things to look out for. This is why that works the way that it is. And I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section down below if that would be something that you guys would be interested in, because I think it would be kind of fun and beneficial for everyone to just be like, hey, you got fraud on your debit card? This is why it gets shut off and can't get kicked back on. Like, this is why we do that. I think 6 pieces is enough for today. I'm getting kind of tired of being in the nether. But it really is astonishing how much people just don't know about one of the key important parts of their life. And they don't even try to ask and learn. Like, I know I've said that a bunch, but it really just makes no sense. It's like, come on, dude. You should know better. You can't spend all of your money on Chick-fil-A and be upset that you have no money to pay your bills. You did it to yourself. I think my biggest takeaway is going to be like, pay attention to what you're spending your money on, how much of your money you're spending it on. I'm going the wrong way. And like, try to invest in yourself and learn as much as you possibly can to do better. Like, watch videos by like people like Graham Stephan, and if I end up posting those videos, watch videos by me that, shameless plug, that talk about like the do's and don'ts and the entry levels of finance and what kind of things you need to be looking out for. It will help you so much more than just being like, well, I'm poor anyways, I might as well throw it on the credit card and just move on. Like, that's the mass majority of people, is that they're just like, well, I'm already poor, might as well dig myself a deeper hole, and it consumes them and they can't grow out of it because they have just damaged and sunk their ship so far down that there is no way out. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm struggling too, big dog. Like, trying to work 2, 3, 4 jobs all at the same time and do things on the side and do my best to be the best. Like, and I want to see you guys succeed too. Like, there's a lot of people that think the world's out to get them. Like, no, we want to see you succeed. We want to see you do better. We want everyone to be happy and healthy and rich. Like, that's honestly what we want. Like, I believe in you. I know that you've got this, and I know that you're smarter than most people, but don't be afraid to take that chance and kind of admit to yourself, like, hey, I know I'm struggling. What can I do to get out of this? And it will help you so very much. Like, let me know down in the comment section down below if you guys want me to make some like finance related videos, just some like helpful, like, hey, this is how to kind of go about this situation, or things like that, because I'm more than happy to try and do that for you. But with that all being said, you guys, I know that this was kind of like a different type video. it was kind of unplanned. It was just something that was bothering me because I had a lot of people just like call in and scream at me recently because of their own incompetencies. And I felt like it might be something good to kind of share and get some input on whether or not I should talk about it with you guys on the channel. But yeah, gonna be kind of a short video. I'm still kind of crazy busy with everything going on, but I hope you guys did enjoy. If you would, hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know if you want more videos related to finance from me. I know I'm still planning on doing like the story type videos and stuff like that. I may make those a weekend video and do like a finance Friday or kind of swap out back and forth, something like that. But let me know down in the comment section down below if that would be something that would interest you guys. I would really like to get your input. But with that all being said, you guys, my name is Dan. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.